Hello, and welcome to Jackson Digital Assets and Investments, where it is our goal to help you on your journey to finding financial freedom through providing you with unique and exciting opportunities in the decentralized finance crypto space and other miscellaneous opportunities. So today I will be presenting you with a new project called PulseHotList, the one and only Pulsechain ranking site. So what is PulseHotList? PulseHotList is a powerful analytics and research platform designed to inform users of the Pulsechain ecosystem about potential investments. So since this video is of a time-sensitive nature, due to the fact that they have announced that they will have a sacrifice starting tomorrow, I want to get this video out as soon as possible. And while you're here, I encourage you to go to their Twitter page and join their Twitter site, which can be found at twitter.com/PulseHotList. And also go to their Telegram page, which can be found at t.me/PulseHotList. And while you're at it, I would also encourage you to click here, their newsletter, and join the PHL newsletter, which will be coming soon. So you can already subscribe to be among the first to learn about new and investment opportunities on the Pulsechain. So even though we might allow projects to burn PHL to get reviewed in the newsletter, we will always keep the reviews unbiased and honest. So this is one thing I like about PulseHotList thus far, is the fact that they will have a deflationary mechanism that will be integrated with potentially projects that want to list in the newsletter. So this is good news to the investors and holders of the PHL token, that the deflationary aspect of it, which could potentially increase the price point of PHL in the future. So let's go back to the PulseHotList. Okay, and then let's look at the sacrifice page. I want to cover that first because they just announced recently that they will be starting a sacrifice starting tomorrow. And as you can see, the sacrifice for the freedom to invest starts in 23 hours, 47 minutes, and 51 seconds on June 17th at 000 UTC. So actually that will be June 16th at 7 o'clock p.m. And so let's go down here and get some information about sacrificing, because I want you to be prepared for this sacrifice, and you have about 24 hours to make preparation. So there's a sacrifice phase, as you can go down right here. There is a sacrifice phase for the freedom to invest. The freedom to inform, rate, analyze, and share value. It's going to last for 30 days starting June 17th, or basically June 16th at 7 o'clock, and ending July 16th at 23:59 UTC. And as they state here, that they are a beautiful set of people to airdrop something to, the sacrificers might receive a part of 100,000 PHL in proportion now to their shares in the sacrifice pool. And you can go ahead and read the rest of that. I also confirmed that with the owner of PulseHotList that there will be a 10% of the supply which will be used in the sacrifice. So there will be, as we can scroll down here, about PHL. So PulseHotList becomes a token on the Pulsechain PRC20, and PHL has a fixed supply of 1 million units, no decimal, with no inflation ever. So there will be a total of 1 million units of PHL, but only 10% of that will be allocated to the sacrifice stage. So let's go back up here to the sacrifice stage. I do encourage you to read the rest of that. And also I encourage you to read this section right here on what particular tokens you can sacrifice. It starts with, you can sacrifice ETH, Hex, Hedron, Maxi, USDC, USDT, so forth and so on. So please familiarize yourself with this list of tokens that you can sacrifice. And it says also in any other ERC20 or BEP20 token with enough liquidity. So if you have any concerns or issues with a particular token that you would like to sacrifice, then I would encourage you to definitely reach out on Telegram to the admin, to the owner, and to make sure that token is okay to be sacrificed before you sacrifice it. Okay, and so now we can go ahead on here to the referral program. And so I encourage you, as the instructions tell us, you can log in with MetaMask to generate a custom referral link, as you can see here listed on the site here, because I have already done it. And I ask you to please, I encourage you to use my referral link. And you can also share my referral link on Twitter, Telegram, or to your family or friends, so that the people that refer will get a 20% commission on all the referees' sacrifices, while the other person that actually sacrificed get a 10% extra bonus. So as they say here, and I also say, please spread the link around so that people can get that 10% extra bonus. And you can also share your own referral link and get a 20% commission. So I also encourage you to use my link to help support my channel and the content that I am providing. And also, if we go down here to the volume bonus, I encourage you to read this. Also, there will be a volume bonus given, but this primarily benefits those who will contribute a lot to the sacrifice. But that's something to also read. And as we can go down here, there are also some particular dates we want to look at. That 6/17, as I already stated, is the start date. The sacrifice end will be July 16th. The referee commission will be 10%, and the referral commission will be 20%. And let's just go down here and read a little bit more about PHL. As I already mentioned, that it is only 1 million units. No inflation. PHL is deflationary. Nobody can ever mint new units. And the only way to get PHL right now is to sacrifice for it or buy PHL after mainnet on PulseX, which they indicate will probably be at a forward rate. There will be no admin keys, no time locks, fees, or taxes. Thank God for that. PHL can't be censored. It's immutable, meaning that it cannot be changed. The contract cannot be changed and consists of only 9 lines of code. Okay, and so about the deflationary aspect, it says that, and one thing I like about this pump middle section is that PulseHotList will always stay 100% free for all users. So that means that all the users on Pulsechain will have access to this website to do research and analysis. There will be no listing fee and no banner ads. So thank God for that also, because some banner ads led to many scams. But projects who want to take their presentation on PulseHotList to the next level might need to buy and burn a certain amount of PHL in the future to allow for cosmetic customizations of their project page. So they may actually have project pages that will be set up for different projects who want this to be their main web page. And we don't really have a lot of details about this, but we do know that there may be an amount of burned PHL with each project. So that's, again, another deflationary mechanism within PulseHotList. Okay, so you can read the rest of that. And they will also, we can look at this section right here on trading. So PHL could be tradable on PulseX. So we know that PulseX is going to be a great DEX. Once Pulsechain launches, it's going to have tremendous amount of liquidity with different pairs. And it also says here is that this entity might provide enough liquidity to ensure that retail traders can trade without suffering from high slippage. The liquidity might be provided against a stable coin like EUSDC or USDL to ensure that PHL doesn't dip when other cryptocurrencies do. Hart's Law. Okay, and you can read the rest of that if you want to on even more cool stuff. So let's go back to the main web page of PulseHotList. And of course, again, I want to say that PulseHotList is a powerful analytics and research platform designed to inform users of the Pulsechain ecosystem. So this is going to be a very beneficial tool for those who are interested in investing in Pulsechain and in investing in Richard Hart's products, investing in builders that are coming to Pulsechain to build projects, to build dApps. So this is going to be a very hot site, I believe, in the future, and a very informative site to get your information from. So let's scroll down here and look at this list here. We also have what I would refer to as a filtered list. So they have new, hot, hex related, tokenless, buyable, and a watch list, which will be coming soon. So I'm assuming that this watch list will be something that each user can basically put together their own unique watch list. So this new filter will basically filter all the new projects that will be listing. And we can scroll down and look at a few of those. There will also be hot. Not really for sure what type of metrics they're using to determine a hot project. Then there will also be hex related. So projects that are related to hex, they will be listed here. Tokenless projects. So these are projects without tokens. Scroll down here and look at a few of those. And we also have buyable lists. And so basically the buyable lists are projects that we can buy currently. So you can buy Hex, Hedron, Maxi, Pulse 33, and so forth and so on. So you can buy these projects already. Okay, so let's go back to the main page. And as you can see here, okay, now we're on the main page. And as you can see here, in this section right here is all projects. So we see that in total, there are 58 projects. And then in the next section, we can see that there is description section. So we get a kind of general idea of what the project is about, its purpose, its intent, what problems it's solving. And then the next section is the type of project that it is. It could be a tool, it could be informative, it could be a DEX. Then we have the working column, which basically means that is there a public available prototype with a working core functionality? And then there's also the PHL score. So before we look at the PHL score, I just wanted to give you an idea of all the projects here that we got listed here. There are a lot of them. So this is kind of going to be like a really needed project in the Pulsechain space. Even right now, it's important because a lot of people that are interested in investing, a lot of people want to know, well, what projects can I invest in? What projects are scams? What projects are not scams? You know, what are some reliable projects? You know, are they sacrificed? Are they not? You know, so this PulseHotList basically solves a problem in the Pulsechain space, and that problem being that people want a place where they can go and get information on different projects. So I really like this project and really bullish on it. So we can also, let's look at this PHL scores. You can see here there are a lot of scores that range basically from 5 to 100. So we look at this page, the PHL score, which starts at 5 and goes to 100, and if it's at 0, it's a total scam. Okay, so basically one thing I want for you to keep in mind before we even cover some of this PHL score is the fact of this sentence right here where it says the exact formula is not public to prevent projects from gaming the system. And that's very important because if some scam project knew which metrics to include or which boxes to tick, then it could do that and get a 100 score and then just do a rug pull or something. So I'm glad that this formula is not given public. But the project PulseHotList does give us some clues on some of the metrics that are used in this rating process. So it goes from 0, of course, as I stated earlier, which is basically a scam, to 100, proven secure. So some of the metrics they will look at is the reputation of a project, the reputation of its founders, the utility, the use case, have it been audited, implementation and code quality, developer qualification, prototypes, public beta tests, fairness of token distribution, transparency, age, date of establishment, and further hidden factors. Okay, so this is some of the things that they use, and I would encourage you to read through this different metrics they will be using and how they come up with this score. You can read through that. And also I want to go to this section here called about wallets. And this is also important. It says even if a non-custodial wallet is open source, you cannot verify that the version in the App Store is actually using a build from that code. For example, the operator could add additional code to leak the wallet's seed phrase. So projects with a mobile app that can generate seed phrases generally have a slightly lower PHL score because of this risk. Now, this is one thing that a lot of people may not know or may not be privy to, as they state right here, but we advise anyone to use Richard Hart's official wallet once it has been released. So yes, Richard Hart and his team are developing a wallet that will be able to be used by people on Pulsechain. But I would say follow this advice as they say on their page, and I would give the same advice. Is just continually to use your MetaMask or hardware wallets. That's probably to be the safest bet. Okay, so let's go back here to the PulseHotList. And like I say, I really like this project. I'm really bullish on it. I think it solves a great problem. I think this is going to be a project. It's kind of going to be a place where people kind of want to come to, because it's basically, the first mover is really important in any business. And since PulseHotList is being the first mover in this space, as being a analytic and research platform, this is where people will be used to going to get their analysis, to do research and things of that nature. And so since that, I would say so many eyes will be on PulseHotList, then where do you think projects will want to list their projects? They will want to list it on a platform with a lot of eyes. So it's so many reasons why I like PulseHotList, and I encourage you, not financial advice, but to really look into and investing in this project. And like I say, the sacrifice again will begin tomorrow in 2333 and counting. So you can visit their site at pulsehotlist.com/SAC to get right to their sacrifice page. So I thank you for coming to my site, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative to you. I encourage you to visit this site. Also, like I said again, my referral link is in the description section below, and I encourage you to use that to help support my channel. And I leave you with this bit of advice, this wisdom, this quote from one of my favorite mentors is Tony Robbins. And he says, the path to success is to take massive, determined action. Tony Robbins. Thank you, and come again.